All right, we're going to start this video off with breaking news. We're trading to the Browns a third and Daniel Jones for their first. We want to get our first back. The Browns are looking for a quarterback. They don't want to use Shedeur Sanders. Daniel Jones, 10 points overall higher. Same throw power, but he has way more speed. And the Browns ain't waiting around to try to be good until next year. They want some players this year. All right, so we got the Colts here, an 86 overall team, 88 on offense, 84 on defense. You would think the defense would be a little bit better with the addition of Sauce Gardner, but it is what it is. Let's take a look at one of the big points here. We're going with Anthony Richardson, and I think there's a good reason why you can go with these lower overall quarterbacks now. You can get almost a plus 10 on their overall. It's not showing it right now because I haven't done my loadout for practice and all that. But we want to feature Jonathan Taylor. Got a really good tight end and some really good wide receivers. Good offensive line. So we're going to be using one of the best offenses in the game, I think, especially when you have a good running back. And we're kind of set up like the Eagles, and they really dominated in this offense. And I just saw this offense come back from 17-0 and beat the Seahawks, which they look really good too. But this offense put up a lot of points. And we're going to try Detroit's 3-4 under. I wasn't that impressed with San Francisco's 4-3 cover 3. I originally had that here. If this doesn't work, we're going to go back. But this Detroit 3-4 under worked really nice. It was a top 5 defense in our other slow sim league. So we're gonna try that right now. And then the big thing here is the coaching strategy, the weekly strategy. I didn't have enough points to really do anything with the play sheets, so these are what they are. But when you lock this in, these doubled up field general, I wish you could get one for your defensive coordinator too. I mean, you're getting +7. Now you're getting +14 throwing the run, under pressure, throw accuracy medium, throw deep. It's a whole nother quarterback. Going to put Ride Shield on here. Like, when you look at these other ones, I don't want to use them. Like, increase accuracy when throwing on the run. There's no, like, here you can see this is +7 to their attributes. What does this do? You don't really, see this except for where it shows up in this top right-hand corner. So I'm kind of staying away from those. And then we got Island Kings. That was already on here. I mean, we have a really good secondary, but why the hell not? Just keep putting more in our secondary. So we're going to load out on this. I'll do the little mini games here, and then we'll start simulating training and go from there. As expected, we got a bunch of golds. Tyler Warren's really becoming one of the better rated tight ends, so hopefully we can feature him. And then, I wish Michael Pittman was a little bit quicker. We're going to give him playmaker. Of course, that's the best upgrade for any wide receiver. Quick sim, slow sim. And we got JTT, another upgrade. I think if I can, I'm going to start saving up for defensive line abilities for sure. And let me show you what I'm talking about here. Let's take a look at Anthony Richardson. Look, he's up to a 79 overall with all those boosts. Almost a whole new player. He went up 9 points. 91 medium, 91 deep, 86 on the run. Jesus Christ, Riley Leonard. He could be better if he had a better... I mean, he's not much worse. All right. And then, what else was I going to talk about? I think that's it. Let's get into this. Oh, yeah, we wanted to look at injuries, see who's down and out. We're missing a running back. They're missing Washington. They made their adjustments. They're all set to go. So we got a competent Miami Dolphins user over there. Let's get into this. All right, well, no rain in this one. Thank God we're inside in a dome. The Dolphins are going to open the season and this game with the ball. They got 3 guys we really got to worry about, and they all got speed, and hopefully we can kind of keep Tua under wraps here and pick him off, sack him a bunch of times. And they're going to open this game with a deep shot to Jalen Waddle, which goes incomplete, and that's how the Dolphins season starts. Let's go. All right, 2 plays later, we have a 3rd and 12. Tua is going to take another shot before getting lit up. It goes to Tyreek Hill, incomplete, and it's our turn to see what our quarterback can do and see we made the right move with moving on from Daniel Jones.
I don't think it's hyperbole to say that when Anthony Richardson came out of the draft out of Florida, he was the greatest all-around athlete we'd ever seen at quarterback. 240 pounds, running 4.4, jumping 40 inches. He was the envy of defensive ends and linebackers that couldn't put up those numbers. Now, it's taken all those athletic traits and squeezing them into the quarterback position, maximizing all that physical talent to become the superstar he can be.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
3rd and 1.
Taylor again. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
All right, well, that was a bit of a wet fart as we go 3 and out on our opening drive. I can't believe Johnny Taylor didn't get that one. Hopefully we can get this ball back quickly and force another 3 and out to the Dolphins.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
First down. A gain of 14. And a Dolphin first down.
New set of downs for him from the 31. And the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Cade on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
3rd and long for him here. And the Colts get to him. Down he goes. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. They fake the handoff. Now Richardson. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Oh, Richardson fumbled it, and the Dolphins got it. And he's across for the touchdown, and that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call.
Offside, defense.
Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. After a man jumps, they come up 2nd and 5 to go. Now here he goes on the boot. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. And just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Straight ahead with Taylor. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They go again with Taylor. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Now after the play, looks like we have somebody banged up. What we hope is it's nothing major. Don't want to see a serious injury less than a quarter into the season. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Down the field, he's got Pierce. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. So 20 yards on that play. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
To the air on this 1st down, Richardson. He'll step up, and there he goes. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Colts take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. At this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it to.
Okay, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble.
First down, here's Tua. That's low and bounces short of his man. 2nd and 10, slow at the 28.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing the out route, complete. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They get 23 on that one. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
And the Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
That's to Waddle again. And he's going to go out of bounds before he's going to make anything of that effort, partner. Going to be a loss of it looks like about 1 on first down.
He steps out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Here's Tua again. Hits his running back. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field.
Complete to Devon Achane. It's a gain of 6.
They draw it up for him. Kept it on the draw, Brock, but they were waiting for him. That's a loss. It brings up 4th down. Here's 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Hits him on the out route. Hop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. Well, not what you like to see. Still just in the opening quarter of the season, and they have an injured player out there. Let's hope it's nothing major as he gets looked at. Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school.
There it is! Touchdown, Miami! The Dolphins keep their drive alive and reach Pater 1 play later. Devon Achane with the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Colts have the football. They'll have it 2nd and 8. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. So he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40.
12 yards. That's good for a Colts. First down.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
The best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
After the sack, defense has got to be feeling good. Here comes 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. It's a completion to Michael Pittman Jr. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
A gain of 9 brings up
3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. He intercepts the pass. Picked off by Kader Kohu. And this is going to be a pick 6. He is in for the Miami touchdown. Well, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock, to have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Gave away a couple on the 1st down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 21-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Lays out left side and gets it. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
I love the call, Brock, but wrong situation there. The defense closes that sweep out behind the line.
Back at the 32.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Throwing now, Richardson. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. 6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd
Third
and
and long.
7.
They're going to throw. Receiver screen here. It's Downs. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. So 1st down from the 41.
20. That's good for a Colts. 1st down.
Zone read handoff to Taylor. Into the 2nd level past the 30. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown.
Okay, you know what a run like that does for everybody, for the play call, for the O-linemen, for the offense? It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
Kicking team on to try the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts tie things up at 14. They'll start the drive with Achane. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
And 8 at the 29-yard line.
2nd down carry for Achane. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Jermaine Pratt with the play defensively.
He's taken down.
Extra man in the secondary for the Colts now. 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. And it's
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's good for a Dolphins 1st down.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
40-yard line.
It's Achane on the inside give. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Finds his back, Achane. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Complete
So now here's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Colts got him. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack.
I think his decision-making were to check, but his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
The Colts have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. They'll start on the ground. Taylor. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Diving forward, and he makes the catch. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
At the 38-yard line.
Taylor now, up the middle.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense,
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Willie Gay with the pick. And this is going to be a pick 6. He is in for the Miami touchdown. 2nd time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
How do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, that's a tough 2nd pick 6 to watch.
And despite the fate of their last snap, Brock, the lead still theirs. That pick 6 should have been the wake-up call they need to refocus here. Look at that power, deep left side. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. Ifatu Melifonwu with the INT. And the Dolphins will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. That deficit, and that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it fun if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts, Tom Moore, and Peyton, play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Tua now from the gun. Finds the in route complete. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
1st down. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Miami.
Running with Achan here out of the gun. Rob flat, 1st guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Achan again. And not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Tua setting up to throw. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Sanders sends it through, and that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. The Colts offense getting one final possession here in the half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. On first down, it's Richardson. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Tyler Warren. Out of bounds at the 29-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and
To
6.
throw, Richardson. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
Gain of 5.
Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. Extra DB out there for the Finns. Third down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Escapes the pocket. Making the call himself. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. So first down from the 41.
That's good for a Colts. First down.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Left side into the hands of Warren. And this is taken ahead to the 42. Jack Jones making that tackle.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9. At the 42-yard line.
Back to throw it. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. One last play before the break. One final shot before the half. Throwing this for the end zone. Can't connect on the short throw. It's incomplete. The Colts and Anthony Richardson headed back onto the field. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be fiery to start this second half too as they chase this lead. Starting the third with Taylor. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
14 yards. And the Colts first down.
To the air on this first down, Richardson. He completes it in traffic. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
He gets him inside the 40. That's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
He was brought down by...
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Short pass caught by his tight end. Small gain down to the 23. It's Kader Kohu up to make that play.
Yards on the pickup. Second and 6. At the 20.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Richardson on third. He's got it, complete to Downs. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it'll be first down Colts.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. He takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
We cut the lead down to 3. Tua faces this 3rd and 5, and he's going to have to throw it away. Now we have the chance to tie or take the lead with 6:41 left in the 3rd quarter. But unfortunately, 3 plays later, we face this 3rd and 12, and Anthony Richardson's going to take a sack, trying to scramble outside, but can't make it. And this Dolphins defense looks pretty darn good despite their low overall.
1st and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. Completed to his running back. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Chan, a 1st down carry. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
That's another Dolphins 1st down. It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Dolphins.
Tight end going in motion here. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that is a Dolphins 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Dolphin 1st down.
And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2.
And the Dolphins 1st down.
Motion man sent left.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Madison. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins make it a 9-point advantage. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw. Just the right touch. And you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead. I don't care.
You're
But the
biased.
success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
A run here with Taylor. Shoves one away. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. To the line and set. Here we go. 1st down.
It's a gain of 40. And the Colts 1st down.
And the receiver's going to... It gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. And the Dolphins have it.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
So Mike McDaniel getting his Dolphins out there for their next drive. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Dolphins football. We'll see if they can close things out for a win. 1st down run netted them nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Tua looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
Complete to Tyreek Hill.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun. Tagovailoa. This finds its target. That's Hill. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Give him 8 on that one. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that is a Dolphins 1st down.
Dolphins, 1st down. It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Miami.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They send Hill right.
At the 23-yard line.
Achane again on 2nd. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. We're down at 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd.
Switching it up here. Tagovailoa to throw. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Jason Sanders leading the Dolphins field goal unit out from 37 yards in the right hash. Sanders sends it through, and that pushes the lead up to 13. The Colts have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. And their defense held up after that fumble, only gave up 3, so time for this offense to make it up to them, get some points of their own. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Back to the air, it's Richardson. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
That's good for a Colts.
1st down throw here from Richardson. And they pick him off again! Rasul Douglas picks it off!
That's interference. Defense.
So the interception's going to be remembered by the fans here, partner, but not by the official score. The interference call takes that away. Richardson now on 1st and 10. Taken in by Pierce. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now, in goal to go. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Throwing again, Richardson. Going with the screen to Taylor. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
You know, Kate, it's one thing to get a player out into space. It's another when the defense sees it coming. No chance there for the running back as the defense defeats the blocks before that screen could ever get started.
And he finds him in the end zone for the Indy touchdown. The Colts now within one score in the fourth. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Dangerous route to have to defend, Brock. A lot of running backs are so good at sneaking behind defenders running that pattern.
And if you're going to find your back for a touchdown, Kate, this is the first route you'd expect. Get him a favorable matchup. This guy can flat out move. Send him out there, stress that coverage, and go deliver for 6.
34, Colts 28.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Washington now to return. Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. And Indianapolis will return it for a touchdown. The Colts come through to tie it in the fourth. That is the type of hit Brock delivered precisely to separate him from the football. And good luck to anybody trying to hold on through that.
And if you get a fumble on a return, a lot of times with how the personnel is displaced in position, you can find a lane for an immediate return. And sometimes, well, that open space even extends the whole way to the end zone for 6.
The touchdown brought it even, and this try can give them a fourth quarter lead. And he comes through on the kick to give them the lead here in the fourth quarter. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this fourth quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set. And it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's stick with Achane. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a fourth quarter lead. Devon Achane with the touchdown.
Okay, we are watching a showman put on an absolute show. What a day for this running back. I think he'd be the first to tell you it's about the guys up front, the receivers blocking outside, and the electricity of his legs.
Tua and the Dolphins getting set to try for 2.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late.
42, Colts 35.
The Colts and Anthony Richardson headed back onto the field. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Play fake, it's Richardson. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
It's a game.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
That's good for a Colts. First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Richardson on 1st and 10. Connecting on the slant. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's another Colts. First down.
Straight ahead with Taylor. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut, 2nd down.
Bradley Chubb on the tackle. A gain of a yard.
To throw, Richardson. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete.
Richardson's pass.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. It's now 3rd down and 9 yards.
Back to throw it. Getting out to his left. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense. You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Here's Richardson. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it off. 30. And the Dolphins make the play that should win them this game. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Dolphins feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. Here's A-Chain up the middle. And he works his way for a gain of 4. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
A-Chan running right. He's close, but he is stout before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. And he'll get them enough for a first down. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one.
Well, that's going to be all she wrote for this one. 42-35. Anthony Richardson looked good at times and bad at times. I think we got a lot of promise here for the Colts offense. Got to fix this defense. The Dolphins, however, look pretty good. They're sneaky good. I like what they're doing here, and that's a big upset win in my opinion. And we gotta do better here for the Colts. Right, well, either the Dolphins defense is that good, they're in that 3-4 Dolphins playbook, or Anthony Richardson is just that bad. And it doesn't matter if we got him +7 in overall. Maybe he just can't handle this 49ers offense. Well, it remains to be seen. I do like the Dolphins defensive playbook, that is. Let's take a look at the box score. High-scoring game. A lot of this had to do with a couple running backs and one quarterback just throwing the ball over the yard. So we'll start with the Dolphins. Tua's only going to throw for 109 yards when he's getting short fields, and his running back is getting 18 carries for 180 yards and 2 rushing touchdowns. We got the Dolphins in the Dolphins West Coast spread offense. That West Coast spread getting it done. Tyreek Hill 3 for 22 and a touchdown, and don't need to throw much when your running back and your defense are doing their job. We got 3 sacks here and 4 interceptions. Not good. I haven't really seen a quarterback play that bad in a while in Madden 26. That looks like Madden 25 type shit right here. Anthony Richardson, 275 yards, 2 passing touchdowns, 4 interceptions, 24 for 36. Johnny Taylor, 17 carries, 123 yards, and a touchdown. And Anthony Richardson, 3 for 44 and a touchdown. I'm going to want Anthony Richardson, even though he's at 79 overall with the abilities boost, I want him throwing less. I wonder if I take him off next game. We'll be moving on from this offense or changing things up if he continue to play like this. But, the offense is doing what it's supposed to. At times, Anthony Richardson looked really good. I mean, Johnny Taylor, 17 carries, 123 yards and a touchdown, plus 5 receptions for 66 yards and a touchdown. That's kind of what you expect from the 49ers offense, featuring that running back and spreading the ball around elsewhere, just not getting it done. Defensively, 2 sacks and no interceptions. So it was kind of, we scored 35 points, and but we created like 28 points for that Dolphins defense and offense. And this is our first loss as a team we're really focusing on. Disappointing.